Yeah, g'day, Bush Camping Tools here. This is the JJSK1 knife made by Cudeman and design originating out of Spain from the JJ Adventure Survival Company. The JJSK1 is marketed under the banner of Survival Knife. The JJSK1 blade shape is a recurve with a hollow ground blade profile. It's got a nice pointy tip. There's one lanyard hole and a second tie-in point beneath the thumb jimping. This particular knife is made with MOVA and it is available in N695 or 440C. It's the same thing. Now this model is made from MOVA alloy steel. Here's the composition. A chrome vanadium high molybdenum 0.59% carbon. Elements that combine thus give good edge retention, good corrosion resistance and result in a tough blade. Exactly what you want in a knife design such as this. As you can see, this one's got light brown micarta scales. The current Cudeman micarta color range is black, brown, green and white. There was a glass breaker at the butt end. This knife was supplied with a tactical Kydex sheath, tech lock and fire steel striker. Okay, let's look at this knife in action. How strong was this pointed tip? Simple test. Plunge knife tip into fallen birch tree and try to bust the tip. I gave it some abuse and it didn't fail. Pass. Oh, this is a strong little knife. You're not going to bust the tip on this. Not easily. Next test, batoning. There's not much of a wedge shape as the blade is a hollow ground, so you need to put the blade into the wood at least 15 millimeters before you're going to start splitting that wood apart. So basic physics says a little more effort needed than an equivalent flat grind with the same spine thickness. Now in this instance the wood is not seasoned at all, so it was easy, but for well seasoned wood this could be difficult. This birch bark leader. Now this knife design has a semicircular notch in the spine as a dedicated fire steel striker. Now it worked, but I found it a pain to use. As I didn't speak with the designer, I have no idea why this was done. You can just as easily, if not more easily, strike a steel with the thumb jimping area. In fact, the jimping on this knife is quite good for that purpose. Since this knife has a recurve shape, it's end heavy, so despite its short length of about 120 millimeters, you can do some lightweight chopping. Here I'm doing just that on green wood. For carving, the concave section makes it easy as there is slightly more material in contact with the knife edge. When the knife is sheathed, you can use the stainless steel handle insert to hold a fire drill. This insert is sometimes known as a bearing block. One advantage of this is that there will be less friction than using a wooden bearing block. Of course, using this hole assumes you will find a suitable thickness drill and woody types. This is in itself an excellent skill to be able to identify suitable woods in the wild for this purpose, as not all wood types are suitable for such an application, and of course wood choice is totally location specific. Overall, I like this knife, but I must admit I had trouble coming to terms with the fire steel striker incorporated into the spine. I found that it wasn't exactly in the area I wanted to place my thumb on, and this was not possible as it has quite an acute edge, and if you do, it's very uncomfortable. A better design would be to continue the jimping over this area to the spine. Just my opinion. In all fairness, in someone else's hands, this could be a different story. Thanks for watching.